Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Hayakum Allah. So it's been a minute since you guys have seen my face over here on YouTube, but I promise inshallah we're gonna be consistent, inshallah. So I was plugging myself today on Instagram. I was plugging this YouTube channel, and I decided, you know what, a good picture would be for me to actually take a screenshot of the analytics page and do some edits here and there, and then just post it over on Instagram. I'll just put the final picture over here so that you see what I'm speaking about. But then what the analytics app looks like, the front page of it, is that it gives you a little bit more depth into how your videos are performing, how many videos you have over on your channel, how many hours people are watching your videos, how many subscribers you have, how many likes, how many comments, and whatnot and what have you. So one of the things that really stood out today was that I saw that I had uploaded over on YouTube 199 videos. Like this is going to be the 200th video. But it was such an interesting number because I was like, subhanallah, 199 videos. Like that is not just like, it's very I would say surprising, because considering how I really started this YouTube channel and how it came about being consistent and everything, and how we lost consistency over like a very long period of time and everything, I was just like, okay, this is quite interesting. But then if you look at it from an overall picture, it's that I think it's now close to 5 years of having this YouTube channel, and like 200 videos spread over 5 years isn't really that much, so I would say. But then despite that fact, alhamdulillah, it's such a big number, and thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for being along the journey, like sharing along the journey. And like the other thing I wanted to talk about was, like, you know, before even plugging the channel, the reason why I was even thinking about the channel in the first place was like, I really didn't want to continue down the route of like doing vlogs specifically. I was considering, like, I do have a few videos planned, like I want to film them and I want to upload them, but then when it comes to specifically vlogging, it's something that I've really put a pause on for a very long while, and I was contemplating a lot on whether I should continue vlogging or not. Now, the reason why I was having these thoughts in the first place was because of so many things. One, it's like, where is the value with me, like showing you guys like, hi guys, I don't know, like let's get along with me with my day and everything. It's okay, like I do understand there is some sort of value you get from that, especially when it comes maybe to entertainment, but like I was really contemplating on like the value, like where's the value with somebody seeing you through your entire day, you know, like, okay, I've seen, and now like what? But then I also went back to the drawing board and I asked myself, like, okay, what was the initial thought in the beginning of this YouTube channel? Because if you are a day one, thank you if you are a day one, and like, but if you've stumbled across this channel somewhere in your journey, somewhere probably in your academic life, or like just across YouTube and you found it somewhere, or like you've stumbled across a link shared by a friend, or like over on my Instagram, but then you probably, if you scroll down all the way to like the beginning of the videos, like the very first videos of the channel, is you'll find out that a very huge percentage of the videos are actually vlogs, and like me vlogging my way through med school and the shenanigans here and there, the exams and studying and everything. So like when I look back, when I went back at the drawing board and asked myself, like, why does this channel exist in the first place? And a very profound answer from myself, and also from the evidence that I have from YouTube, like their videos themselves, is that I started this channel because I wanted to be a voice in the med school field specifically, and to be even more specific, I wanted to be a voice for people who are doing clinical medicine. Because if you consider like how, like I've spoken about this in my videos, like other videos, I've talked about how in other countries, for example in the US, even let's not go far like the US or something. Let's talk about something like South Africa. Let's talk about Nigeria, because I've seen most creators, med school and medicine related content is coming from Nigeria, South Africa. And if you look at these creators, you'll find that there is somebody, at least I would say like 3 creators who are like, when I say creators, I mean content creators. Let me say YouTubers. You'll find like 3 YouTubers, at least 3 YouTubers who have taken you from the point where they were like pre-med school students, like somewhere before joining medical school, throughout their journeys being in medical school, and even some of them continuing with uploading videos even after medical school. While when you talk about the US, when you talk about Al-Mamlaka, for example, in Saudi, we talk about Qatar, we talk about Oman, like there are so many YouTubers that have documented their journeys, and they're still documenting their journeys. But when it came to Kenya specifically for med school, the med school journey and everything, I didn't really, because I was searching for this kind of content when I was starting YouTube. I was personally searching out for this kind of content and found out that like there's not so many people, if at all they existed at that particular time. And I'm speaking about this, I'm speaking like 2018. Like there was not so many people who talks about their journeys in medical school, and specifically from a Kenyan perspective, and also more specifically from a clinical medicine perspective, and even more specifically from a BSc clinical medicine perspective. So it's like, why don't I be that voice? Why don't I share my journey? And I also found like a particular interest when it comes to like vlogging and everything. So like I found that I like yapping, like you guys know that like I love waffling. So like it was a merge of like something that I wanted to do and something that I loved to do. So like in the course of it all, alhamdulillah, this YouTube channel was born, and like me sharing my journey became a thing. And you guys have provided me with a lot of feedback. They were telling me these vlogs have helped you. A few tips and tricks I've shared here and there like have really helped you guys with your academics and everything. And like alhamdulillah, a few other things have risen from this YouTube channel. For example, like I created my own planner, alhamdulillah. And also I started my own tutoring and mentoring business. I'll plug myself here. I'll just put the details over here and also in the description box below. So like these are things that Allahumma lak alhamd bifadlillah yani, through this YouTube channel have been able to like come as a result of me sharing my content and sharing my story online. Now the other reason why I sort of like was a bit hesitant about continuing vlogging and everything is because I don't subscribe to the fact of sharing my entire life on social media. And I guess I was maybe restricting my thoughts when it came to vlogging, because I thought of it as like when I vlog, I'm probably putting out my entire life in the video, you know, in online and everything. And that is because of, I would say primarily because of the content I actually consume on YouTube. Is because the YouTubers that I watch, some of them are very transparent, and some of them are like way oversharing, you know. And some of the content creators, even on Instagram, you look at the influencers, some of them are like really oversharing a lot in their lives. And I wouldn't say this is necessarily a bad thing. It really depends with who you are. But I personally don't subscribe to the fact that I need to put out my entire life on social media or like online for me to be termed as a YouTuber, for me to be termed as a vlogger, for me to be termed as authentic. Of course, there is a level of showing that you have to do as a YouTuber, because you have to make context of everything. But then it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to put up your entire life on social media. Now, I was telling you guys the reason why I'm having this kind of thoughts, and the reason why I was thinking that is the case is because of these people I've been watching, this content I've been subscribing to, and like, well, some of it is how people choose to do their careers. For example, the vlogging and like the influencing and stuff. But then I did come to realize, like, I was just thinking about this like 30 minutes ago, and I was telling myself, like, subhanallah, when I look back at my journeys back in uni, I like think I know that so many people, and I do remember that so many of people, like including my friends, my family, my cousins, so many people have played a role in ensuring like I have a very smooth journey in uni, and like alhamdulillah, not even like even having the smooth journey, but also like my life in general, like it involved so much more than what I was showing you guys online. Not that I wasn't authentic in whatever I was posting, but I was just limiting myself to posting other stuff that I wasn't comfortable, especially when it came to people and who is in my life and posting it online. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, then this, like, I was so overly consumed by this other content and like viewing, influencing, or like vlogging or being a YouTuber in this perspective from this influencers kind of way, and I even forgot my own way, because when I look back at the videos that I posted online and when I look at the photos I have over on my Google Photos, shout out to Google Photos for always popping up with the memories, but like somebody would almost say that I was showing a different kind of life, because not so many of my friends are on my YouTube channel, and not so many of my family and friends are actually on my YouTube channel. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, I can do it. Generally speaking, from this point of view, actually my own personal point of view, I did remind myself that yes, I can vlog, I can still continue to put out content, put out vlogs, in the sense of whatever I want to show, I will show, and whatever I don't want to show, I won't show. Not in the text, again, I'm repeating, not in the context of like showcasing a different kind of life or like a different lifestyle or anything, but I'm just playing around with the spectrum of comfort of me sharing what I want to share and things that I would like to just keep private to myself, you know? And alhamdulillah, one of the things that I'm so grateful for is the audience that I have. That is you guys. And because you don't, alhamdulillah, you guys don't demand so much from me, and you're not the kind of people where you come into the comments and like say, oh, why are you not showing this, why are you not showing that? And alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful for you guys. And yeah, I'm really like, I was really in a mental rut about that, and alhamdulillah, Allahumma lakal hamd. Now finally, the reason why again I'm recording this video is because it's the 200th video, and I like to make this milestone a little bit of a special kind of video. So like one of the reasons again I told myself that I need to continue airing my voice out when it comes to like vlogging and putting out content is inshallah bidnillah bi tawfiq Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is because when I look back at the impact some of these random vlogs, random videos here and there have had when it comes to like you guys' journeys, has really been profound to some extent. Allahumma lakal hamd. Like some of you have sent me DMs like, Shiba, I really enjoy watching your videos, and like I've learned ABCD from them. A few of you guys didn't know about Anki, and you came to know about Anki through my videos, and you've been using Anki and like you've found very profound results. So Allahumma lakal hamd for that. And some of you guys who are in high school have been sending me DMs. Some of you guys have been watching me since high school, and you guys are currently in med school. I'm so proud of you guys. And I'm so proud of myself also for putting out such kind of a content. And like I'm so glad, alhamdulillah, for being that voice that acted as a sort of like, you know, some light, you know, into your journeys and everything. Now because of that, I am at a point where like you guys know, if you've been following up on the other videos on the channel, you guys know that alhamdulillah, Allahumma lakal hamd, I finished uni, alhamdulillah, I finished internship, alhamdulillah. Now I'm currently in the phase where I would say I call myself a junior clinician, and it's a really tough phase, subhanallah, in terms of looking for jobs, looking for locums, networking and connecting with people, you know, learning systems and everything. You know, it's really confusing, and it's really not a straight path, and it's really, you know, not easy is the right way to put it. It's really hard. And I said to myself, like, if I'm going through this, of course, like, alhamdulillah, I have mentors, I have people I can lean back to people I can ask questions. There are people that, you know, here and there you gain experiences, here and there you learn a few things or two that are going to help you with your journey. You have your friends to confide into, you have your friends to actually talk about things, you have your friends to navigate through these things together. But at the end of the day, if by me sharing my story I'm able to make the process easier for somebody who is below me, somebody who is yet to start internship, somebody who is yet to become a junior clinician, somebody who is yet to get their license, if me sharing my story is going to make even 5%, not even 5, like 1% easiness, is going to increase a 1% easiness into the process, then it's really worth it for me to share my story and share like my journey online. So for that reason, guys, I'll be posting videos bi'idhnillah, and at my own pace, bi'idhnillah, in the way that I want to put information. One thing I want you guys to know is that I wouldn't want to compromise on the authenticity of the information that I give. And sometimes when I hold back on information, it's because I'm not sure about it. And sometimes also when I hold back from information, it's because I've not really validated the benefit of it, or like the results haven't really shown themselves. That's why I sometimes choose to keep quiet on some of the things. But generally speaking, inshallah, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks here and there, some things I've learned and picked over in my journeys that have proven helpful. Now, one thing that would make this process a little bit easier on my side is one, you guys subscribing to the content, obviously liking the videos, sharing them with your friends, with people who you think are gonna benefit from the videos. But generally, a very, very huge amount of help is going to be you guys engaging me in the comment sections, in my DMs. Like, you guys come a lot of my DMs, like more. I would appreciate if you kept more the comments more like on my DMs, because I do take a bit of time to reply to them. But like, engage me wherever, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, especially in the comment sections. It would really mean a lot. Like, if you guys provided me with like a bit of insights in terms of like what you want to see more on the channel going forward, bismillah, and what specific kind of help you need, especially if you're like a uni student, and especially if you're like in clinical medicine, if you're like a med student, and like you're in internship, you're somewhere along your medical journey. It will be really helpful for me to actually, you know, what do we say, to tailor this video specifically to you guys' needs, inshallah. And yeah, so that's a lot of waffling. I was aiming for this video to be like a 3-minute video, but then if you know me, you know me, I'm going to yap even with the smallest kind of topic. But then alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So that is all I wanted to say, guys, and thank you guys for sticking by. And this is our 200th video. Cheers to that. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. And for the day ones, you guys are the real OGs, and I really appreciate your support all the way from day ones. Like, I do have screenshots on my phone, like from years back when we had like 200 subscribers, and today we are at 3,450 subscribers. So it's been a journey, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.